Hi everyone, my name is Tammy. I'm Darcy's mom, and I've heard everybody wants to know about the salmon pie recipe. So I'm going to give it my best shot. First, I'm going to go over what I put in it. I have 2 cups of rice, I have 2 cans of salmon, and I have deboned it and taken off any little bits that I don't like the looks of, like the skin. A lot of people leave it on because they say it's a good source of calcium. I don't like it. I have about 2 tablespoons of onion, can of cream of celery soup, 3 eggs. This is the salmon that I use. When we get done, we're going to make a hard-boiled egg sauce.
The salmon that she uses, we do get from the food pantry. So this is also a good use of your food pantry ingredients.
I love the salmon.
I'm videographing today. This is Darcy in the background.
Oh, and it does take a little bit of mustard. And then I have already pre-made a pie crust. This is what I use for a pie crust. It has to be Jiffy because that just tastes the best to me. And when it's all done, I'm going to make a hard-boiled egg sauce to go over the top. And this is what I use along with the 2 eggs here. So basically all you do, put in the rice, the cream of celery soup. That's just 1 can. And it's even heart healthy. The onions.
The rice is pre-cooked, by the way.
Yes, that's a boiling bag. We also got that from the food pantry. 3 eggs.
How much rice did you use?
How much what?
How much rice did you use?
It's 2 cups.
Okay.
Basically, it's one of the boiling bags. It's a whole boiling bag. The salmon is the 2 cans, and I put the juice in because that's where a lot of your flavor is. And just a little squirt of mustard. It's supposed to have dry mustard, but I never found that gives it much flavor, so I do it my way.
And can you use any kind of mustard that you like? Like if they have brown mustard and they like that, would that taste the same, or does it have to be yellow?
I've never done the brown mustard in it. I've always used the yellow, but you probably could. Although I think yellow has a little more tartness, and I think it needs that. This recipe I got out of a little kid's recipe book that they made for like 1st grade, kindergarten. You bring in your favorite recipes. It took me a long time to find this recipe. I used to work at the store, and I used to ask a lot of the older people if they had a salmon pie recipe, and nobody had one. I couldn't find one in a cookbook anywhere. And then I went to a yard sale one day, and I saw that little kid's recipe book, and I bought it. And it had the salmon pie in there. And that's what I've been using ever since. I have pre-made my crust. That's the top crust.
And just in a 9-inch pie plate.
Just a 9-inch pie plate. This is probably going to be a little full. So I'll have a little bit left over. Oh, maybe not this one. Yeah, I think I can get it all in this one. A lot of times I do not use a crust because it saves calories. And if you just spray the pan and just put the filling in here, if you don't want to do the crust, it comes out great. But the original recipe does call for a crust. And then I have my top already made. Oh, it even fit. Somewhat. And then I'll just take a fork, seal the edges down a little bit. It's getting a little dry. I made it about an hour ago, but I think it will still work. Look, we'll do it this way.
You know, you always complain that you don't look good on camera. You look damn good through this lens today.
Thank you. New shirt. Thrift
It
shopping.
always makes you feel good.
It does. And then you just trim it. Usually it comes out a little nicer looking than this. And then you just make a fish. Could have a little eye and a few little bubbles.
Mom's actually famous for that. When she makes chicken pot pies, she puts a chicken on the top of it. And we all used to love that. That was like her signature thing. So there's the salmon pie.
Okay, now hold on just a second.
And we're going for the magic of TV today.
For the magic of TV, I have one all ready for you to see. And this is what I call my cheating sauce. It used to be I used to make this homemade. But then I discovered this country gravy that I already showed you once. But I discovered this country gravy works fantastic.
And you just mix the packet up according to the directions.
Yes. Just a cup of water, just like it says. And then you just put some of these hard-boiled eggs in. Darcy's probably going, ew, 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 because she does not like eggs.
I don't mind eggs and cake.
That's because the cake takes over.
Exactly. But I can't bring myself to eat an egg. All the texture would just get me.
And you just mix that in.
Emma loves eggs. But Emma don't like hard-boiled eggs.
Greg doesn't like eggs.
Greg doesn't like eggs. He's a smart kid.
And that's the hard-boiled egg sauce. And then you just cut a piece. And you get to see what it looks like. Hopefully it'll come out in one piece.
Isn't it beautiful?
I don't know how beautiful it is, but it sure does taste good.
It's beautiful, but it don't smell very good to the person standing in this
Not too
room.
bad. And that is it. Here, let's show you that side. You can see more of the filling. And then you just put some of the hard-boiled egg sauce right over the top. And that's it.
Ooh, yummy.
I love these. I'm the only one in the family that eats these. So luckily, this freezes very, very well. I will take and cut this into wedges like this, into individual serving sizes, and I will freeze each one separate. And then a couple minutes in the microwave, make some fresh sauce. Fantastic. That's it.
Thanks, Mom, for doing my video today.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it. People have been waiting for this salmon pie.
It's a really tough recipe to find. I can almost guarantee you will not find this one.
I tell you, you did a great job.
Thank you.
You were very smooth in your transitions. Not quite as bad as me, because I'm bad. But you did great.
I have been practicing all morning.
Oh, well, I don't practice. I just do it on the fly. Whatever I decide to do at the moment is what you guys get. So, you did awesome.
Thank you.
You did a really good job. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.